Manchester United welcomed fierce rivals Liverpool to Old Trafford on Sunday in one of the most mouth-watering matches of the weekend, and a game which should give us a great indication of where the two teams are as the new Premier League season takes shape. Unfortunately for Erik Ten Hag and the United faithful, the hosts are also likely to have several first-team players missing. Fitness problems plagued their 2023-24 season, and things haven't started well this time around either, with several likely starters set to be out of action. Manchester United's injury problems are more than just bad luck, they're a real headache that needs fixing. With big games coming up, it's frustrating to see so many key players on the sidelines. The lack of clarity and updates on their conditions makes things worse. If the club doesn't get a grip on this soon, it could seriously derail their season. Mason Mount's injury situation is a perfect example of how things are going wrong. He's had a tough time staying fit since joining United, and now he's out again with another vague injury. He came off at half-time against Brighton last weekend with an unspecified issue. Ten Hag has kept his cards close to his chest and has only told reporters that Mount's substitution was forced and that his injury history persuaded the coach to be cautious. He claimed not to know the severity of the injury and didn't explain what its nature was, meaning we're entirely in the dark as to whether the England international is likely to miss minutes or not. The fact that the club isn't giving clear information about his condition is annoying for fans who just want to know when he'll be back. United spent big money to bring Mount in, and it's a real shame that he can't stay on the pitch to make an impact. Luke Shaw's injury story feels like it's never ending. Left-back Shaw hasn't played in a red shirt since February and has missed the first few games of the new season thanks to a calf injury which was sustained during pre-season training. The club explained in August that he would be in rehabilitation for the early weeks of the campaign, with a view to being available after the first international break. That means that the England international, who played towards the end of Euro 2024 after coming back from a separate injury he picked up against Luton Town in February, will miss the Liverpool match but could be back to face Southampton after next weekend's first round of Nations League matches. Every time it seems like he's ready to come back, there's another setback. Shaw is a key player when fit, but United can't keep relying on a player who is in and out of the team so often. The club needs to figure out why these injuries keep happening and whether they need to change something in the way they handle his recovery. The situation with new signing Yoro is equally troubling. He was ruled out of the first part of the season due to a foot injury he sustained during a pre-season friendly against Arsenal, with initial reports suggesting that he would be unavailable for around 3 months through to early November. Over the bank holiday, however, Yoro posted a story to social media which showed him walking down the tunnel at Old Trafford with a timer emoji, implying that he believed he was closing in on a return already. A rather more pessimistic assessment appeared in the Manchester Evening News, who quote an injury expert as saying he may not be fit before Christmas. Either way, the club have not issued any further official updates. A £52 million investment should not be sidelined this long without a clear recovery timeline. Conflicting reports about his potential return from optimistic social media posts to bleak injury expert assessments add unnecessary confusion and anxiety. This is frustrating for everyone because we just want to see him play and justify that $52 million price tag. Rasmus Hojlund is another victim of that ill-starred pre-season match against Arsenal in the United States. The young Danish international picked up a hamstring problem and was given a 6-week time frame for a return to action by the club. With no further updates available, that would mean he misses out against Liverpool, but could be in line for a return after the international break. He was, as expected, omitted from the Denmark squad for the coming international break, which was announced early this week. Rasmus Hojlund was supposed to add dynamism to the attack, and now has left a void. He was brought in to add fresh energy to the squad and make an immediate impact, yet he is out at a time when the team needs reinforcements. Next up, Victor Lindelof picked up a toe injury after a pre-season game against Liverpool, and while it was not initially believed to be serious, he was later pictured on crutches and has not made any of United's 3 matchday squads this season. Ten Hag has simply said that he would hopefully return quickly, but no further details have been provided as yet. Tyrell Malaysia missed the entirety of the 2023-24 season thanks to a serious anterior cruciate ligament injury and remains in rehab. Ten Hag said that he had turned a point and that he will soon return to the pitch, with a tentative return penciled in for October if he avoids any further setbacks. Victor Lindelof and Tyrell Malaysia being out just adds more pressure to an already thin squad. Lindelof's toe injury has dragged on without much explanation, while Malaysia's ACL recovery seems to keep getting pushed back. It's like a never-ending waiting game, and it's not fair to the fans who want to see a solid lineup each week. These long-term absences are not just a worry for the Liverpool game, but for the broader tactical plans this season. Injuries are part and parcel of football, but United's situation points to deeper issues that need to be addressed. All these injuries aren't just bad luck, they point to bigger issues with how the club handles player fitness and recovery. Whether it's better injury prevention methods, more robust fitness training, or simply having a stronger squad depth to cover for these absences, something has to change. United needs to rethink their approach. The club's failure to address these problems effectively will only continue to hamper Ten Hag's ability to build a cohesive and competitive team. As United gears up to face Liverpool, they're doing so with a weakened squad, and that's a problem. If they don't find a way to get these key players back on the pitch and keep them there, it's going to be a tough road ahead. Fans deserve better, and the team needs a more reliable plan to tackle these injury issues before it costs them even more. If you're as frustrated as I am with these ongoing injury problems at Manchester United, let's keep the conversation going. What do you think needs to change? Should the club rethink their fitness strategy, bring in more depth, or just be more open with us about what's going on? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more honest takes on all things United. Let's hope for a stronger, healthier squad soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.